Hey guys, welcome back to one of these videos. I thought after yesterday, now that the dust is starting to settle after yesterday's test match, thought it would be a good time to maybe just do a little bit of a flashback. And I know while everybody's concentrating on Eddie's clash with the Journo and the Box superb performance, I thought it may be good to just say what positives Australia could take out of it, or what would Australia take out of that game. I know it's probably difficult for a lot of people to believe, and especially when everything's so focused on Eddie Jones. But yeah, I think there's a couple of things they could probably take out of it. First one would be Eddie knows what he's got now in the squad. Let's be very honest. Eddie's always been, just have a look there, the bra's going in the background there, guys. Eddie's always been a master tactician. He's been somebody who's always found ways of sort of intimidating the opposition and getting them up for that. But he played 4 debutants in this test match, and he knows what he's got in them now. So I don't think if I'm Eddie Jones, I'm too worried about that. This is game 1 of his reign, and Loftus has never been a friendly place to Australian sides anyway. So the chances were they were going to lose at any stage anyway. So I think he learned a lot about his own squad in there. That's the first thing. Secondly, I think they've got now 2 games at home against Argentina. Argentina didn't look great against the All Blacks, let's be honest. And he's got 2 games to put it right. And there's nothing like a fired-up coach to tell players just what they're doing wrong. And Eddie will definitely lay down the gauntlet for the guys this week. There'll be a lot of public pressure on the guys as well. And that'll probably bring them together as well, especially playing at home against Argentina. So I think that's probably another thing that they've got going for them. Thirdly, they've got a very good World Cup draw. We must never forget that. You know, Eddie is a good tactician and everything, but yeah, he has got a good draw. He's got a better draw than the Box. So if he can get things right by the World Cup, he's got now 5 or 6 games to get there. Then he'll do all right. And I don't think that's too big an ask for them as well. So I think they can definitely pull together in that time. You know, especially all you need at the World Cup is to have a couple of things fall in place for you, as the Box have seen at times as well, and a couple of the opposition take each other out. And then you're pretty good, you know, and you just have to carry on winning. So the World Cup is not always the best side at the World Cup that wins, but sometimes it's the side that adapts the best to the conditions and just keeps on playing. Lastly, I don't think Eddie will be too worried about that the loss as such. I mean, that's not going to be. He doesn't like losing. Nobody likes losing, but I think in one thing he's now sees what he's got for his side and what they've got to do, and he'll be planning a lot, and he'll be bringing a lot of work into it. Listen, it's a hell of a thing to expect a coach in his first game to do so well, especially in a hostile territory like Loftus. So I don't think the Wallabies will be too worried. I think they've still got an exceptional draw, and yeah, they're going to probably still surprise a couple of people at the World Cup. So those people celebrating Australia's demise might have to eat their words in a couple of months' time. I'm not saying they'll win the tournament, but I think they've definitely got a chance of surprising quite a few people. Anyway, subscribe below if you want, and there'll be more of these videos as we go along. Thanks. Cheers.